Welcome basketball fans to an exciting NBA showdown featuring the Boston Celtics and the Portland Trail Blazers. It's played on January 27, 2026. Two teams with different styles but the same goal stepped onto the court ready to compete. And from the opening tip, the intensity was undeniable. Boston entered the game with confidence, focusing on discipline, ball movement, and strong team defense, while Portland looked to bring energy, speed, and fearless offense to challenge one of the league's most consistent teams. The Celtics aimed to control the pace with smart decision-making and efficient scoring, trusting their depth and experience to carry them through tough moments. On the other side, the Trailblazers played with urgency, pushing the tempo, attacking the basket, and relying on their young talent to create momentum. Every possession mattered as both teams fought for control throughout the night. Fans were treated to a complete basketball experience filled with clutch shots, powerful drives, defensive stops, and momentum-shifting runs. Whether it was sharp three-point shooting or physical play in the paint, this matchup delivered entertainment. From start to finish, let's dive into the full game highlights and relive the biggest moments from this thrilling Celtics versus Trailblazers battle. The first quarter began with both teams setting an aggressive tone, showing that this matchup would be competitive. From the start, the Boston Celtics opened the game with structured offense, moving the ball quickly to create open looks. Their spacing allowed for smooth drives to the basket and early three-point opportunities, forcing the Portland Trailblazers to defend the entire floor. Boston's focus on ball movement paid off as they found rhythm within the first few possessions. Portland responded with confidence and pace, pushing the ball in transition and attacking the paint. Their guards looked fearless, driving through contact and challenging Boston's interior defense. The Trailblazers used their speed to disrupt the Celtics' rhythm, creating turnovers and converting them into fast break points. This energy kept the crowd engaged and prevented Boston from pulling away early, defensively. The Celtics relied on communication and discipline, switching effectively and contesting shots without fouling. Their ability to control the defensive glass limited Portland's second-chance opportunities. At the same time, Boston's offense continued to execute efficiently, mixing inside scoring with perimeter shooting to maintain pressure. As the quarter progressed, both teams traded baskets, with neither side willing to give up momentum. Portland hit a few timely shots to stay close, while Boston answered with calm execution and smart decision-making. The first quarter ended with the Celtics holding a slight advantage, but the intensity and balance on the court made it clear that this game was far from decided. The second quarter brought key contributions from both benches, adding a new layer of intensity to the game. Boston's second unit stepped onto the floor with strong defensive focus, applying pressure on the ball and forcing Portland into tougher shot selections. Their hustle and energy helped maintain Boston's offensive flow while giving the starters valuable rest. Portland's bench answered with determination, providing instant energy and physical play. They attacked mismatches, crashed the offensive glass, and earned trips to the free throw line. These efforts helped keep the score close and prevented Boston from building a comfortable lead. The Trailblazers also increased their ball movement, finding open shooters and capitalizing on defensive breakdowns. Midway through the quarter, momentum shifted back and forth as both teams went on short-scoring runs. Boston adjusted defensively, tightening rotations and closing out faster on shooters. Portland countered by pushing the pace and looking for early offense before the defense could set. As halftime approached, Boston's efficiency and composure became the difference. They limited turnovers, controlled rebounds, and made smart plays in crucial moments. The Celtics headed into the break with a narrow lead, setting up an exciting second half where everything was still up for grabs. The third quarter opened with renewed intensity as both teams came out of halftime focused on making adjustments. Boston immediately increased their defensive pressure, closing out faster on shooters and forcing Portland into contested attempts. This defensive effort led to quick transition opportunities, allowing the Celtics to score efficiently and briefly extend their lead. Portland responded with resilience, refusing to let the game slip away. They attacked the basket with confidence, drawing contact and keeping the scoreboard moving. Their ability to push the pace created mismatches that challenged Boston's defense. A short scoring run brought the Trailblazers right back into the game and shifted momentum in their favor. Boston's key players stepped up during crucial moments, calming the pace and executing quality possessions. Smart ball movement and timely shot-making helped stop Portland's run and restore balance. On the defensive end, Boston focused on limiting second-chance points and controlling the boards. The quarter turned into a back-and-forth battle, both teams trading baskets and responding to each other's runs. Portland showed strong energy and determination, while Boston relied on discipline and experience. As the third quarter came to an end, the Celtics held a slim lead, setting the stage for a dramatic and competitive fourth quarter. The fourth quarter began with playoff-level intensity, as every possession carried significant weight. Boston focused on controlling the tempo, slowing the game down, and running deliberate offensive sets. Their patience paid off as they found high-quality shots and limited mistakes. Keeping pressure on Portland, Portland fought back with urgency, pushing the pace and attacking the rim in search of quick points. A few big baskets energized the crowd and cut into Boston's lead, turning the final minutes into a tense battle. The Trailblazers showed determination, refusing to back down and challenging Boston on both ends of the floor. Defensively, the Celtics elevated their effort, communicating effectively and contesting every shot. They forced Portland into difficult attempts and secured crucial defensive rebounds. On offense, Boston delivered in the clutch, knocking down key shots and making smart decisions under pressure. As the clock wound down, Boston's composure became the difference. They managed the game efficiently, executed their sets with confidence, and made timely defensive stops. Portland continued to fight until the final buzzer, but Boston maintained control in the closing moments. The fourth quarter showcased Boston's experience and ability to perform in high-pressure situations, sealing a hard-fought victory. It was a thrilling finish that highlighted the competitive spirit and intensity of both teams. The final minutes of the game delivered intense, high-pressure basketball as both teams fought for every possession. Boston entered the closing stretch with a narrow advantage, focusing on smart shot selection and strong defensive execution. Their ability to remain calm under pressure allowed them to control the pace and limit costly mistakes. Portland showed tremendous effort, increasing defensive pressure and pushing the tempo in an attempt to force turnovers. Their aggressive approach led to quick scoring opportunities and kept the game within reach. Every basket was met with urgency, and the crowd responded to each big play with rising energy. Boston answered with experience and discipline. They executed their offensive sets with precision, using ball movement and spacing to create open looks. Key baskets in the final moments helped maintain separation, while their defense locked in to prevent easy scoring chances. On the other end, Portland continued to attack fearlessly, driving to the basket and fighting for second-chance points. Despite their effort, Boston's defensive awareness and rebounding made the difference. Crucial stops and controlled possessions allowed the Celtics to protect their lead as the clock continued to wind down as the final buzzer sounded. Boston secured a well-earned victory in a hard-fought battle. The game showcased strong competition, resilience, and determination from both teams, making it an exciting contest from start to finish. That wraps up an exciting NBA matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Portland Trail Blazers on January 27, 2026. Both teams delivered high-level basketball, filled with intensity, momentum swings, and memorable moments. Portland showed heart and fight throughout the game, competing until the very end and giving fans plenty to be excited about. Boston, however, demonstrated composure, discipline, and experience when it mattered most, executing their game plan and closing out the contest with confidence. Performances like this highlight why they remain one of the league's most reliable teams. If you enjoyed these full game highlights, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more NBA content. Comment below with your favorite moment from the game, and stay tuned for more thrilling basketball action coming your way.